Hey, yo, let's do a quick studio tour. Come on. Hey, I appreciate y'all for coming back to the channel once again. I want to first apologize, a little late on dropping this video. Just a lot going on, a lot. With that said, again, I appreciate y'all for hanging out. Subscribe, like, comment, do all the good things there. And this is just a video of this whole area, the studio slash train room slash workspace. I feel like we should all have that one little space where you can let your creativity flow. And if that has to be in the same room where the trains are or whatever, I feel like as creatives, and I think we all are, just especially if you're doing like model railroading and modeling and singing, sewing, all that stuff, all creative stuff, I think creatives need that space, and this is my space, and I just want to share it with y'all. Let's go. Hello. So this is the layout room slash studio slash everything that gets done on this channel and in general. So most of you guys have seen the whole layout. It's just a shelf layout. It goes around the room and does a complete loop. It goes under the TV and on this back wall over here. But yeah, I just wanted to do I don't know how quick this video is going to be, honestly. Just a video of the actual studio itself, right? So after building this layout, I needed some light because the light from the ceiling or ceiling fan just isn't enough. So I built these light boxes, and there's just LED strips under there. But man, I tell you what, up top has become storage number one. I got so many unfinished projects up here and just dioramas that aren't finished, some that are finished that don't have a good home to go to. And I think that's one of my fears, is that as I keep doing dioramas and stuff like that, they won't be able to go anywhere. I won't have any more room. So I think I'm gonna start giving some of them away. We'll see once I get there to that point, but yeah, it's just become storage all up there. So many projects that are not done. But even before all that stuff, these were my first two shelves. So this wasn't here, but whatever the part of the layout that was down here, these were the first two shelves that I had in this room. And now it's just become storage, honestly. For most of this stuff is for my airbrush. Actually, there's some models up there that need homes. And I got a Mandalorian helmet up there. So yeah, this is mainly airbrush stuff here. And I think that's kind of what everyone does, right? When you're in your little cave, you start finding places where you know to go grab stuff. That is my laser cutter from X-Tool. That thing has come in handy so many times so far. And if I pan around here, I'm going to pan around to what it is, the desk, kind of where I sit at. And I'm sorry if that went by kind of fast, but try not to get you guys too sick. So yes, this is the desk. This is where I spend 85 to 90% of my time when I'm working on anything, really. If I come in here, well, let's just stay out here for a second. So I got my TV over here on the wall, the screen to my computer, the monitor. The computer is down here. I'll move this chair out the way. So there's a computer down here. That's my 3D printer. And I would highly recommend investing in a 3D printer, even if you just print once a month, once every 2 months. It's just very handy to have if you want something that you can't buy or can't find, or something's on back order. You know, stuff has been on back order a lot lately. And they have very easy programs for you to learn how to use, like a sculpting or a building type of program, to where then you can send it to your 3D printer and start printing. But yeah, I'm not here to sell 3D printers. So if we come in a little bit here, as you can see, I got something on the desk already that I've been working on. And then all this, it's messy, but it's messy where I know where things are, if you will. So like, you know, paints will start accumulating around, and tissues, and the airbrush itself. So as I'm working, you know, I'm just picking up these things that I know that are readily available. Then I'll get squirrely sometimes and try and clean up. That really never works, but there's always something to do. There's some stuff, little tripods and stuff that I do for like TikTok and Instagram as well. If we scroll up here, or pan up, everyone has these, right? These are the standard Deco Art, Art Smart paints that you can get from like Walmart or Michael's or something for $2. On these two shelves, I have a lot of ammo stuff. Ammo used to sponsor me. I guess things got hard for them and they stopped, but when they gave me a lot of stuff, and I still use them. There's no hard feelings or anything. They just stopped sponsoring me. Up top, I got more ammo stuff. Then I got my stain from Best back there, like best stains ever. And again, I think this is the same thing, right? So up top here, I have a jar of paintbrushes that are only used for powders. And then I got another jar of paintbrushes that are only used for stains and solvents and all that stuff. And then I got oils over here. All my acrylics are over here. They even have dry brushing acrylics. It's like a thick paste, but it's acrylic paint, which is really cool. So yeah, this is my desk, and where I do, like I said, 85 to 90% of the work. Under the desk, this is probably my favorite item in the whole office, which is one of those IKEA things. And I think I've shown this on TikTok and some other places, but it's like 6 to 7 drawers. They're very thin, but they're deep. And I have everything that I use on a daily basis in there. So it's like paints, paint brushes, pencils, rulers, tools, like small tools are down in here, small electronics are down there. So I think it was like only $50 too. It was just a really good investment. I love that thing. I'm going to stop this really quick. One, to make sure it's recording, but then we are going to talk about what's all up under here. And I know everybody has those 3-drawer plastic chests. Be right back. Okay, yeah, now we back with the underbelly, if you will, right? So there's those infamous 3-drawer chests. Here is, so because my desk is here, I try and keep everything that I use like super frequently, like often, very close to me, so I can just roll around and grab it while I'm sitting in the chair. I guess maybe I'm lazy, but instead of me having to get up and go across the room and come back and get up, and you know, sometimes I do want to get up just to stretch or whatever, but so a lot of the stuff that's in these 2 drawers, or storage things or stuff that I use on a regular basis. There's some storage here, and again, more unfinished projects here. But this stuff is close to me that I can just reach out and grab. And as we continue to go down here furthermore, this is stuff that I don't use as often. And these are just catch-all drawers a lot of the time. Some of them are, you know, labeled and used for certain things. Like the top one, I think, is small electronics. Down here, like plastic cups and containers that are disposable. Over there, I think, is molds and all that stuff. And then on top, you can see the Digitrax system. But for the most part, that stuff I don't use regularly. In the back there, there's buckets and old Tupperware. I mean, I do use it, but maybe once or twice a year, so it's way in the back there. Here I have glues and solvents. And I also tattoo and draw, so there's a lot of art books and anatomy books and stuff that are down there. And this whole thing is what I used for my very first layout. So this wasn't here, but it was a quote unquote shelf layout, but it was sitting on this IKEA TV stand. And yeah, I just used all that other space for storage. Again, more storage in that little thing. And what I keep in here is mainly the airbrush compressor goes in here, and then other airbrush stuff in there too. I got my Dremels in there. This is also, I'm sure you've all seen that. That's that 3 level storage cart that has the wheels on it. That's another very invaluable piece that I've gotten. And I think I want to get a few more of those because I love the rolling out and being able to bring it next to me if I want to. Trash can, and yes, more 3-drawer plastic bins, drawers, or whatever you call those things. You can get them from practically any Walmart and Target. And yeah, I think that's it, y'all. This is the Pro Scale Models office / train room / studio, where I do, again, 90% of everything really happens in here. I like my space, you know. And when we do move, I will have the whole basement, and I'll have to figure out, you know, new stuff, new places to put things, and the layout and all that good stuff. But, oh, and right here in the middle, I'm actually working on 9 covered hoppers to weather. So there's that. It never stops, y'all, and I love it. So we all know this is train season, so I hope you guys are all doing well, doing some stuff on your layout or whatever hobby you're into. I know you have a space and you just make it your own, whether it's a small space or a large space. And look at that guy. He's still here. Peace out, y'all. And yeah, that's the space. That's where I do all of what I do for YouTube, Facebook, Patreon, all that stuff, Instagram, all the social medias. Everything happens right here. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. And hopefully I'd like to see some of y'all stuff. So if you do have pictures or whatever, tag me on my Facebook page and let me see where you create what you create. Thank you, Digitrax controller. Anyway, Patreon folks, appreciate y'all. I got stuff printed. They're getting ready to get shipped out. I know I've been saying that. Bear with me. I do appreciate y'all though. I appreciate all my Patreon folks. Thank you. With that said, that's a wrap. Check out the next videos of what comes up there, and I'll see y'all next week. Peace.